this world that we're living in, there's no time for no giving in. Realize what the mission is, or face mental imprisonment. In this world that we're living in, there's no time for no giving in. Realize what the mission is, or face mental imprisonment.
Good morning. What time is it right now? It's like a noonish.
No clue, honestly.
Let's see. No, it's 1:39. It's afternoon. This is Jose. I'm over here in North Carolina. Got my man PJ over here. Say what's up. I don't have an extra mic on this, so I don't know if it's gonna be able to be heard real clearly, but we'll just tell the people to turn up the volume, you know. I got some clothes. I have 3 sets of clothes right here, and with like a sweater and a hat or a beanie. And I'm gonna have my man PJ, after I talk to him a little bit, pick what he wants to get, and also I'm gonna give him $20 so he can go buy himself some food for the day. All right. So, PJ, how old are you?
27.
27? I'm 23. So, I grew up in Northern California. I'm here for the military.
Okay.
And I have a year and 5 months left on my contract. And soon I'll be going to Japan.
Okinawa?
No, Iwakuni.
Oh, okay.
Did you serve?
Yes, but not mine.
Okay, what branch?
Army 19 Delta Caps Sky.
Army 19 Delta? I'm not familiar. Where was your duty station?
Fort Knox.
Fort Knox? That's Texas? Where's that? Here, I'm gonna sit closer so we could hear.
You would ask me. I always get the states mixed up.
Fort Knox.
I want to say it's forgive me.
Fort Knox. Oh, you're good. All right, we'll get back to that.
I actually have memory problems.
Bad memory?
Yeah.
That's okay. Talk about where you went to school and where'd you grow up?
I actually grew up out in Richland. It's about maybe
30 minutes?
45 minutes, 30 minutes. Grew up out there, went to school out there. I'm from Western North Carolina.
Western.
Around-
Is that Appalachian?
Yeah, around.
Man, that place is
Forsyth
beautiful.
County. Moved away when I was really young. Came down here, and
Been down here ever since?
kind of give or take. When I was like 18, 19, I decided I was gonna hitchhike across the U.S.
Yeah, travel.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do.
I don't know, it's pretty amazing. It had its downfalls. It had its bad sides. But
Okay.
for the most part, it was awesome. Meet new people, see new things, like all new experiences, and something that not everybody can say they've done.
That's for sure. Did you do that for most of your 20s?
Off and on.
Off and on. Freaking. So you talked about. Well, you mentioned that has its downfalls. Talk about the downfalls of hitchhiking.
When you get in the car with people you don't know, some of them can definitely be a little odd. A little weird.
like they ask weird questions, or?
I mean, I had a guy tell me Longview, Texas, I want to say, or somewhere in that area, that general area. I mean, it was a huge stretch of just nothing. And I got kicked out from the truck stop I was sitting at.
Yeah.
So I started walking. I was truck pulls a real nice truck. Big, huge dude. You'd swear up and down like, macho man, right?
Yeah.
And he couldn't speak real good English. He's like, you need a ride? I'm like, yeah. He's like, where are you going? I was like, as far as you could take me.
All right.
And I get in, we get going, and then he goes, you gay?
Ah, mother.
I said, hell no, you gay. Yeah. So, the bad part is like, it's bad enough that it's already awkward at that point.
Yeah.
But now, because I say no, you're like, oh, well, get out.
Yeah, it's just super awkward.
So, all right, well, now I'm back to walking. But,
Okay, so when you're walking, do you feel like, oh man, I'm walking, this sucks? Or do you actually like enjoy seeing different parts of every state? And
I'm not gonna lie, it all depends on the day.
all depends on the day.
Yep. Some days, you ain't got no money in your pocket, you haven't ate right, your bag's feeling 50 times heavier than what it is. Like, yeah, it sucks. But, I don't know, like I always tried to remind myself of why I was doing it. Like, I loved it, I had a passion for it. I wanted to go everywhere, I wanted to see everything. I don't know, like, most of it, probably 80% of the time, sucks. The rest of the time was absolutely the best experience of my life.
Okay, so talk about that 20%. What states and what areas do you remember the most that were the best?
I flew a sign, actually, out in Boston, Massachusetts. Alright, I'm not political at all, right? I could care less. But controversy sells. People will always pick us up, right? So I flew a little sign by my car. It said, Trump sucks if you agree, pay $1. Right?
So this was 2015, 2016?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's see, I made $300 some odd dollars in a matter of 20, 30 minutes.
Dang, so you just held that sign
Yep.
and people would pay you?
I mean, I wasn't lying to people, and I wasn't, like, different areas you gotta fly different kinds of signs. I don't like flying a sign that has anything to do with, like, toward political me.
Yeah.
So to say, typically I try to make people laugh or something to that extent. If you can do that, you pay.
Oh yeah.
And you don't feel bad about it because people are laughing.
Dang, that's pretty cool. After the Marine Corps, I wanna go through Mexico and then go to Europe, and these will be on visa. So the maximum time I can go on visa.
Right.
And then I want to come to the States and live out of my truck. And I want to do that for as long as I can.
You want to be a rubber tramp.
But
That's what we call that.
rubber champ?
That, like, the travelers, like, cause like homeless and travelers is kind of the same, but pretty different at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, it's a whole nother culture, I guess. Cause like most of the travelers, like, we'll get out there and work. Like, I ain't scared to work.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I've held a sign before, we'll work, right? Or need work. Somebody pull up, boom, I'm going $100 for a day. Like, I'm down for that. Most of the homeless, not so much. The homeless want to sit in the area. Pretty much, like, most of the time you get to talking to homeless people and they've never been outside of their area. Right?
Yeah.
They're well known in that area. They've been in their whole
They've been there.
lives.
I remember back home, like, I'd see the same people throughout my whole childhood.
Right. Well, me, like, I don't like being in the same spot too long.
Experiences.
I guess I got a gypsy soul in that sense. Like,
So you called them rubber champs, you said?
Yeah.
Rubber champs, okay. That's interesting. I've never heard that before.
rubber tramps are the ones that live out of their vehicles, travel, pretty much like homeless but with a vehicle.
Yeah, so they act like, if it rains, they could just jump in their vehicle type of thing. Man. Yeah, I have a huge plan for that.
Like, I don't know, in my opinion, either like the travelers, the hitchhikers, your freight train riders, they're the ones that got the hardest, probably, because you gotta think, that's all I have.
Yeah.
Right? I don't carry a lot. I don't have a lot. I don't need a lot.
You don't need it, yeah.
Nah,
You're happy the way you are. Would you say that?
for the most part.
Okay.
I mean, obviously.
Living with less is less bills, less to worry about.
There's ups and downs. You know what I mean? There's good days and bad days. Some days, you know, you're like, awesome, yeah, I love this. Other days, you're like, why am I doing this? It's just like anything else.
Would you say because of, okay, what would you say, like, the main three factors? Would you say it's money, weather, or weather? Yeah.
Definitely weather would be at the top.
Fuck the cold, huh? Oh, man, yeah, that's freezing.
I actually wanted to go to Salem, Massachusetts.
Salem, Massachusetts.
Which city, USA, right?
Wow. I've never heard of that.
That's one of my favorite. That's where the Salem witch trials took place. Back in, I believe, 1800s, 1700s, something like that.
Uh-huh.
But anyways, nowadays, like, it's which city, USA? Like, it's this big, huge deal. Like, you go out there, it's a huge tourist attraction. It's just amazing. Like, the environment is all upbeat. It's just cool.
Salem,
It's different.
Massachusetts. Wow. I'll have to look that up.
Yeah. And, like, people treat homeless people or whatever, like, completely different than out here. Out here, most people, you look at them, they're like, hi, you know, or hey, what's up? And they're like,
Yeah.
quick, run.
That's funny that you mentioned that, because right now we're sitting down talking, and I haven't seen one person turn their heads. Like, it's as if
Like
we don't even exist. But that's reality. Like, no one cares about other
But, like,
people. No one.
I can't say that.
No. Okay.
I can't say that because, like, holding a sign, you might not get a lot of money, right? Because, you know, people, they're worried you're going to go spend it on this or that
Yeah.
or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But I promise you, you ain't going to go hungry. You're going to eat.
Someone's gonna
You
give
know,
you food. Okay.
like, if you need something, people help out. Like, I had my tent and everything stole. I didn't have a sleeping bag. I didn't even have a blanket or a book bag. Like,
How
not
much is
even a
that?
cookie bag.
How much would you say a tent, your sleeping bag? I mean, those are two things that would be nice to have, right?
Right.
Would you like to have one?
I mean, I have a sleeping bag at the moment. I don't have a tent.
You don't have a tent? A good one, would you say like $60? $40?
Honestly, I believe, don't quote me, I believe there's a really nice one for like $30.
Right now at Walmart.
Yeah, for like $39. But,
Hey, after this, we'll go inside. I'll walk in with you, we'll buy one. How's that sound?
that's amazing.
Yeah, man. All right, let's continue the story though.
Yeah. I pretty much, when I first showed up in Jacksonville,
Yeah.
you know, this time, I'll say, like a month ago, I pretty much lost everything that I owned.
Because it was stolen.
Yeah,
Okay.
I tend to trust the wrong people.
Yeah.
But I try to see good in everybody. You know, even if you look at somebody who knows that they're gonna do you wrong, like I'm the guy that's like, nah.
You're just trying to look for that little bit. Okay,
Right.
this guy, I see he might be wrong, but I want to look at the positive in this guy.
I try.
Yeah.
Because I want people to do that thing. You know,
Oh yeah.
I know what it's like for people to prejudge you or judge you off of something that you've done and things like that.
Oh yeah.
Sucks.
But like, I hate when like people look at you and they're like, yeah, oh this guy, like he did this, he's complete like a turd, he's a big turd, and I'm like, well you've done bad stuff too, like you're just as bad.
Absolutely nobody in the world is perfect.
And they're like, oh that person's living that way. Well, maybe that person chose to live that way. They're happiest that way.
Right.
You're not. You want more and you want more, and you're probably still not as happy as that man or that woman. You know?
Some of the happiest people I've ever met are homeless.
Some of the happiest people you met are homeless.
Some of the most caring people I've ever met absolutely nothing.
Yep.
But they'll get, look, I got a guy who lives up the road. He's been homeless for a long time out here, right? He's flying a sign and whatnot. I say he lives up there, but he's got a camp. You know, when I lost my book bag, clothes, everything, all I had was clothes on my back.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't know that guy from Adam. We had talked for about 5 minutes. Next thing I know, he's handing me a book bag, handing me clothes, and I'm like, yo, like, don't you need this? Like, you in the same boat I'm in, feel me?
That's so nice.
I was out here one night, out in front of the old radio shack, you know, because that area is closed down.
Yeah.
It's kind of lit up over that way at night, not so much down here. Fell asleep, but that was right after I lost everything. Once again, I didn't have anything. And this black woman walked up to me, and she asked me, she was like, are you hungry? Do you need anything? And I was so cold. Because I mean, all I had was a t-shirt. I didn't even have my hoodie.
The wind's probably messing it up, you know?
Yeah. All I had was a t-shirt. I didn't have my hoodie on. I had it in my bag, so I took off. Okay, alright. I'll get something. I'll worry about it. As I sat out here, I made my money. I was like, oh my god, I'm dying. Like, it was that cold. And, I've never asked somebody, like, if you could buy me a sleeping bag, you know, or anything. But she was like, is there anything I can get for you? And I was like, a blanket, a sleeping bag, something.
Yeah.
Please. I expected money to probably buy like no fleece or something.
Yeah.
Cheap. No. Someone in there bought this really nice cold weather sleeping bag. It's amazing.
Damn.
It was awesome.
Thanks. So, your destination is, I mean, we don't know when, but your destination
Probably sometime
Salem.
in March.
Salem.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back up there probably, like I said, sometime around March. I wanted to go and be there for October, just because Halloween was amazing in South.
Well, if you get there in March, you could stay until October.
Right. Well, I got to thinking about it, and I'm like, there's no way I'm about to head out. And it was like a couple weeks before October, and I was planning, there's no way I'm about to head out that way. Definitely not going to move at this time of year so that I can get stuck and froze. Like, I had nothing to my name, so I wasn't just going to take off like, anytime I've ever hitchhiked, I make sure I have clothes, backpack, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, you prepare.
Right?
Yeah.
You gotta have some type of gear, right? And so I was like, yeah, we're not going north. Not happening.
Like, fuck no. Way too fucking cold for this.
I didn't think it got as cold as, like, I didn't remember it getting as cold as it does here. Yeah, I turned around and I've been very blessed.
Oh yeah. You look at, I noticed, like, living with less, I mean, you look at the little things, like, you just have what you need, and that's all you're set. You don't need
I
any.
dumpster dive.
Hell yeah.
Right? A lot of people say, you know, this and that about it. But
So many people throw away good food.
look, I turned around, I found a heater.
A heater?
It was a heater and a fan in one, right?
Yeah.
And I was just about to throw a party. And I was like, that is amazing. Like, that is exactly what I needed. Like, that's called not dying.
Heck yeah.
Like,
That's cool.
yeah, about a week ago,
Where's-
week and a half, something like that. I had a suitcase, right? Still built about that tall, and then I had a big old sea bag,
Okay.
right? Taped to me. I had like
Tape.
pretty much, I had it
All
all
in
fastened
one?
together.
Yeah.
It was all in one. I could just roll the thing, and I had all my stuff in it. And then somebody took off my stuff. But
Uh-huh.
that is what it is. Like, I look at it like they needed it.
Dang, you just look at, you didn't even like, you probably got mad about it, but then you thought they probably needed more than I did.
Oh, I mean, I was mad in the moment
Yeah.
because I was like, wow, like, I kind of needed that. I wasn't mad about the clothes. Like, I give people stuff all the time.
Yeah. And that's freaking awesome. That's a cool story. I just wanted to make this quick, you know.
Yeah, my bad.
No, you're good. I don't want to like.
That's a rambling life.
Oh no. And we could continue to talk for however long, but I could sit here and ask so many questions, you know. And but we do have it recorded, and I did it. I just want to get a little bit out of you, and I wanted to introduce myself. Jose, I'm 23 in the Marine Corps. I'm from Northern California. Are you familiar with Northern California?
I actually haven't made it to Cali.
Okay, yeah. So
I tried to hitchhike to Cali. I made it about 3/4 of the way through Texas and got stuck.
dang.
I could not catch a ride west. And I was out there for about 2 weeks at the same truck stop with nothing around me. And something told me, change your sign going east.
Okay.
Right? So I went and I changed my sign going east, had a ride in 10 minutes.
Oh,
Right, well, that was the sign. It was time to go. Like,
man, I think that's the cool thing about traveling. It's like, okay, it's not meant to be. All right, I changed.
Right.
And you have like the freedom to do whatever you want.
oh yeah, like I've changed destinations in the middle
Yeah.
of traveling. Like, I've headed to West Virginia or something back before my mom passed away. Hold on. Just take off in the opposite direction for whatever reason.
You just get that feeling.
Yeah.
Go with your gut.
That or when you jump on the road, you have no idea where in the world you're going. So you can't put a destination on your sign. All you put is somewhere west or anywhere but here. I did that one. I've done that one a lot. Anywhere but here.
Wow, that's crazy. This guy I saw on YouTube, and he says that hitchhiking or walking instead of traveling in a car, it slows down time.
It does. Well, really it slows down time. You don't pay attention to time. You pay attention. I'll be honest with you, most of the time I don't know what time it is. I don't know what day it is. People be like, is today Friday?
Do you know what day it is today?
Saturday, what, 5th?
Yeah, the 5th. Okay.
I only know that because there was a couple homeless people up here earlier talking about flying a sign and how it was such a great weekend to fly a sign because all the Marines got paid first.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I noticed businesses, they're like, oh, Marines got paid, we know, boom, start advertising. And in the midweek, when it's one weekend, it's less of that. But as soon as the second week rolls around again, boom, back to hitting it on.
The funny part is, I don't know about everybody else, right?
Yeah.
You know, I do nothing but I've had a couple Marines stop and like help me out. But being a guy, you know, whenever you're standing out there flying a sign, most guys are like, get a job, bum. You know, whatever,
They don't think about other stuff, yeah.
No, they just don't care. They're like, take care of yourself. I got a family to take care of.
There's a lot of
whatever. But the main ones that help me, older women.
Older women?
Yep, older women. Everyone will say just about the same thing. You remind me of my son or my nephew or
older black ladies.
Yep,
okay.
Especially.
There's a big black community here. I see.
That depends on where you're at around here.
I mean, I haven't gone around. I just when I drive, that's what I see. But all right.
I'll tell you what, you're doing this. I'll tell you a good place to go.
Where?
Go over to Walmart and out there. It's kind of hard to catch them, right?
Down there?
It's the one on yacht.
The super.
It's the other one, just like this, right? It's headed towards the Richards, right?
Okay, yeah.
It's relatively new. Like around here, for people that are from here or whatever, it's like the new Walmart, but it's not right now. Anyhow, it's hard kind of to catch your homeless out there because they're trying to blend in more, just because they get ran off a lot more up there. But there's some really cool people out that way.
Okay. They have cool stories like you too?
Probably way better than mine. I think mine's pretty boring personally.
I think it's cool.
But,
like, I'm not asking you about like specific details because I mean we could talk about that too. I mean, do you have any specific details like something that almost something that made you change your mind, like, okay, maybe I should stop hitchhiking, and then something happens and you're like, never mind, this is something that I want to keep doing? Or is there a moment like that? Or
I think I had that kind of, not quite.
yeah.
I always wanted to travel.
Yeah.
I always wanted to be, free spirit, do what I want to do, not be held down. Like, I always wanted that. But I changed my method of traveling several times. Because I was like, man, I'm not getting no rides. I'm going to go do this. Like, I tried hopping freight trains for a little while. That sucked. And I was like, this is going to be great. And then it rained.
Oh no.
Well, I mean, I had this couple that was staying at the lodge, right?
Yeah.
And they kind of, and I mean, I couldn't fly a sign in that area. I couldn't ride in that area. I was out there for probably over a month, trying to leave, like actively every day, and could not get out of it. I mean, I couldn't even walk because of the boats. Right? Like, I couldn't walk away from the area I was in because the only way out really was the interstate. If you took the highway, you were going to BFE for that far out.
All right. Well,
They told me about cops used to hop freight trains. So I went and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna try it.
you're gonna try it.
Yeah, I mean, it got me out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you said it was PJ. Oh, PJ. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, PJ. So we're gonna get to this part. I have 3 different sets. So I'm an aspiring minimalist. Like, so I'm trying. So I have 2 sweaters, like 5 shirts, a couple pairs of shoes, and I have my military gear. And that's all I want. And that's all I want to start living with. And I've always lived with less. I noticed more than my buddies back in the base and stuff, but I want to reduce as much as I can now, and I want to be able to fit, like you said, you had all your stuff in a suitcase. That's what I want. And I have 3 pairs of Dickies pants. I have 3 pairs of Dickies pants, and that's all I have. So all right, these are extra clothes. All right, so there's either, I don't know if this is much of your style, but there's this one. That's it. I feel like this is more of your style. This jacket, it's a Soja. He's a reggae artist. And then there's this NorCal with the reggae Love and Believe. This is from a artist called Tim Balaharia. He sings reggae music, and he's from Guam. So there's this one on the back that says NorCal, and on the front it says NorCal as well.
Okay.
Or we got this one. This is his name. This is his hat. He's one of my good friends out of Florida. Well, he's from Guam, but he lives in Florida. And this is Soja. He's from Virginia or West Virginia. But I bought this at his concert. And then this is just like a plain sweater. But and with another Temple Hadia hat, Rise. So you could choose whatever you want. That one. All right. And do you want the beanie or want the hat?
I need something for if I get hurt.
Cold season or cold season? All right. And cool, man. I'm glad you like that one. And you talked about that you could use a tent. Yeah. All right, buddy. You be down to go inside the Walmart right now? Let's go.
Yeah, we gotta find somebody to watch